Welcome to Gong Talent Show 4 for the Veterans Memorial Park and Digital Library. We are filming and streaming live now. The show will begin in 1 hour. Please support us at hashtag Stacy Strong Booth, 50/50 raffle table, or by making your honor donation for admission to tonight's show to hashtag Stacy Strong. Thanks to Big Brothers Big Sisters for running the concessions. Now, please enjoy the sounds of Trippin' Fish.
It's coming up now. Yeah, there we go.
The Veterans Memorial Park and Digital Library is grateful to our gold sponsors, H&R Block, Second National Bank, and the Early Bird newspaper. Silver sponsors, VFW Sunday Bingo, Rodney Oda CPA, Doug and Mark Shields Financial Planning, Bach to Rock Music. Bronze sponsors, American Legion Post 707 Englewood, VFW Post 6560 Dayton, VFW Auxiliary 7262 Greenville, VFW Post 9550 Centerville, Dark County DAV 57, VFW Post 5434 Union, your expert mortgage team at Performance, and VFW Post 5018 Free Pike. The Veterans Memorial Park and Digital Library is thankful to all our current sponsors and humbly asks you to become one too.
Army Staff Sergeant Justin Peck is here tonight. Near Raqqa last November, Justin and his comrade, Chief Petty Officer Kenton Stacy, were on a mission to clear buildings that ISIS had rigged with explosive so that civilians could return to that city, hopefully soon and hopefully safely. Clearing the second floor of a vital hospital, Kenton Stacy was severely wounded by an explosion. Immediately, Justin bounded into the booby-trapped and unbelievably dangerous and unsafe building and found Kenton, but in very, very bad shape. He applied pressure to the wound and inserted a tube to reopen an airway. He then performed CPR for 20 straight minutes during the ground transport and maintained artificial respiration through 2.5 hours and through emergency surgery. Kenton Stacy would have died if it were not for Justin's selfless love for his fellow warrior. Tonight, Kenton is recovering in Texas. Raqqa is liberated, and Justin is wearing his new Bronze Star with a V for Valor. Staff Sergeant Peck, all of America.
Live from Greenville, Ohio, at the Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 7262, home of the Veterans Memorial Park and Digital Library, we present our Gong Talent Show 4. Please stand for our national anthem performed by Jane Updegraff.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, we call your attention now to our POW MIA display representing all who could not physically be with us tonight. You are represented and here with us in spirit. You are not forgotten. Please observe a moment of silence. Now, introducing your host, a man with many ties to us, His late grandmother and mom are past presidents of the Ladies Auxiliary. His uncle is a famous past commander, and his dad served with both the British and American Armed Forces. Please welcome Rob Jones.
I hope that music doesn't mean I'm supposed to dance at this point. That's the last thing you all came to see tonight. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. Is everyone feeling good tonight? Yeah! Great. Excited about the show, are we? Yeah! Great. We have a great show in store for you. But first things first, let's have all the veterans that are with us tonight to just stand briefly so that we can recognize and thank you on this Veterans Day weekend. Would you please stand? Thank you all for your service, and thank you for being with us tonight. I'm glad everybody's feeling good, you know, with the recent time change. Gaining an extra hour, hopefully you're refreshed, well rested, especially our judges and our talented acts. You know, gaining an extra hour of sleep, sure, sounds good every year when fall comes around, but if you're like me, you end up losing that hour in just the time that it takes to change your darn microwave clock, you know? And of course, Thanksgiving just around the corner. Comes a little bit early this year. Don't know about you, but I know that many Thanksgivings I've eaten too much. Anybody else guilty of that? Eating too much on Thanksgiving? You know you've eaten too much on Thanksgiving when you have to let out your bathrobe like I did last year. And you also know it's a bad Thanksgiving when the most frequently used phrase in your household is Heimlich maneuver. That's a tough holiday right there. You also know it's a bad Thanksgiving when you run out of booze by 11 a.m. And then, of course, we have Christmas coming. Anybody here started their Christmas shopping yet? I noticed my mother's hand didn't go up. But, well, you know, my Christmas shopping actually is going to be a little easier this year because, as it turns out, I'm not getting my mom anything for Christmas. Did somebody say, why not? Yeah. Well, she didn't use what I got her last year. What'd you get her? Well, I got her a cemetery lot, but anyway. You know, tonight is a very special night. I've been gonged. Good night, everybody. I've been gonged.
Are we viewing?
That's right, thank you. Tonight is a very special night because it's the perfect time for veterans from all over the Miami Valley to come together as one. You know, there are many great organizations that need volunteers, that need financial assistance. And what we hope to do tonight on the big screen is to highlight many of those for you just in time for the giving season. But of course, our primary purpose tonight is to raise awareness and support for our warrior in distress, Chief Petty Officer Kenton Stacy. We have a great talent show lined up for you tonight, so if you like the show, please dig deep into your wallets and purses, and right over there is the Stacy Strong table, where you can contribute, perhaps take home a Stacy Strong commemorative shirt or hat. You can receive a free commemorative talent show shirt of your choice while supplies last if you do purchase one of our Stacy Strong clothing apparel choices. What'd you think of the band Trippin' Fish? Very good indeed. They'll be back at the break and then after the show, so we hope everybody will stick around and enjoy. And as a bonus, I'm going to give you a little spoiler. In this show tonight, Trippin' Fish's drummer, you saw him right up here, he's going to attempt to sing. And the singer will attempt to act. So you have been warned about one of the acts coming your way tonight. And in case you haven't noticed, tonight's show theme is the Gong Show. We've already kicked that off, thanks to my friend up front here. If any of our judges find a particular act to be especially bad, they can stop it immediately by loudly striking the gong, which sits right over there. How many remember the Gong Show? Chuck Barris, was it? Yeah. Good time. That gong, seeing that gong there reminds me of the first apartment that I had when I was right out of college. There was something very similar in the apartment, similar looking to that when I moved in. It was in the bedroom of the apartment, actually. And late one night, after several of my buddies and I had been out for a night on the town, the bars had closed. Of course, we weren't done having fun yet, so we came back over to my apartment, and one of them was looking around and asked me, why is there a gong in your bedroom? I said, that's not a gong, it's a talking clock. Talking clock. My friend said, a talking clock? What are you talking about, Rob? So I said, let me show you. And I took the big mallet, similar to what you did, and I gave the gong an ear-shattering strike, let it roar, and I stepped back. And then suddenly, we all heard a voice from the other side of the wall screaming, "You idiot, it's 3:15 in the morning." I told you it was a talking clock. So anyway, excuse me. We're actually streaming a live show here. Can I help you with something?
Miss Hoover said since the Montana
Okay.
Act wasn't
I got
quite
about
good
a
enough, maybe I could help you.
He's not in the
Well,
It's working.
I don't know. What's your name?
Aaron Beege.
Well, Aaron, what was your talent?
Well, I can show it to you, and you guys can decide. It's karaoke, so you in the audience can help me sing it. Please help everyone. Hit it.
laptop can't handle the.
We can't handle that.
Stop, I'll tell you what,
How to get
I
the
see
audio
that Mrs. Hoover, I see what she means now. Aaron, how about you help me introduce the judges?
Sounds good to me.
Great, let's get on with the show, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our honor to introduce our celebrity panel of judges. We're grateful that each of them have volunteered their time to be here. We're grateful that you are here. Each of them is an example of never stop serving, and each are working towards goals that are higher than themselves. We are honored to have State Senior Vice Commander, VFW Ohio here. He's a retired U.S. Air Force Lieutenant Colonel. Please welcome Dan Faulkner.
Talk like we promised not to come. Okay, right there. Now, it's just an honor to be here at Greenville Post 7262. Talk about fellow veterans here around the table in the audience. Go tonight to have some fun, support one of our wounded warriors. Let's have some fun tonight. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Next is a Marine and a very good friend of our mission. Just check out Goonies Jeopardy, last year's winner of Best Original Act on our YouTube channel. For proof of his friendship, the commander of this thundering 3rd District Ohio American Legion Commander, David Jones.
Also, right next to David, we have the 3rd District VFW Commander, also retired Air Force, Commander Gus Vitale.
Representing the disabled American veterans, a man who clocks hours as the commander of Dark 57 DAV and the Greenville Honor Guard, here with his wife Dorothy, coordinator Robert Foster.
Our next judge is actually a team because you can't mention one without the other. They have worked tirelessly to honor Gold Star families. They just celebrated with Herschel Woody Williams the dedication of a Gold Star Memorial for all veterans and their families of all wars at the Air Force Museum. Please watch this.
A great man once said, "A nation does not achieve greatness by the women and men that it produces, but by the women and the men it remembers and honors." John Fitzgerald Kennedy.
They will cast their votes, I should say, tonight in memory of their son, James Groves III. Please welcome Jim and Leslie Groves. Thanks for being with us. Let's see, Mike, I believe the next 2 judges weren't able to make it, is that? Oh, great, okay.
Representing a longtime supporter of our mission, from Second National Bank, Joe York. Next, our local favors of Greenville alumni that have supported our mission since day one. First, a Korean War veteran who logged many hours in the kitchen, but most importantly, his hours and hours honoring our fallen at funerals for more years than some of us have been alive, especially me. Here with his wife, Mr. Les Tuadius. Wait. Hey.
Les, were you a mailman one time? I think you were. What is it? Mom, wasn't he my mailman at one time? Yeah. Our next judge, speaking of my mother, very personal to me and a great help to our mission. She is a past president of the Ladies Auxiliary of this post. She's a graduate of Greenville High School class of 1954. My lovely mom is here, Judy Jones.
From our American Legion Post 140 next door. Not here. Okay. And the current faculty at Greenville High School, JROTC, Chief Stephen Eldred, here with his wife and his dad. Wife/dad.
Up next, a graduate of 1974, Greenville High School graduate of 1974, a longtime supporter from Wisconsin, just kidding, from Rockford, Illinois. Here with her husband, Dave, is Barb Dent.
Moving right along, our next judge is famous in the class of 1975 for sinking a hot shot at the buzzer in Greenville in high school. He went on to retire as a senior chief in the U.S. Navy. He served on the USS Skipjack and USS Salt Lake City fast attack subs. He also was part of the initial testing of ballistic missiles on the USS Ohio. OH. It was the first Trident submarine, and all the way from fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, Senior Chief Retired Dennis Maloney.
Now, indeed, we did, in fact, save the best for last. Our final judge comes home to us via FaceTime from sunny San Diego, California. A 2002 graduate of Greenville High School, a Navy EOD warrior that most of us are familiar with. Please give a roaring digital welcome home to Chief Petty Officer Kenton Stacy. What a great welcome you all gave. There is a 10-second delay, I understand, so that warm round of applause is greatly appreciated and certainly being acknowledged in California. Chief Stacy would like to say a few words to us all, but he is in deep rehabilitation. So we have another celebrity from Greenville class of 1996. Please listen while three-time Super Bowl champion and all-pro NFL lineman Matt Light lends his voice to Chief Stacy.
Fellow veterans, distinguished guests, friends, family, my outstanding EOD unit, and everyone who has shown their love and support to me and my family over this past unimaginable year, thank you from the very bottom of my beating heart. I am honored to be here tonight in my hometown, where it all started for my beautiful, strong bride, Lindsay, and me. This evening, I ask that you keep your prayers and thoughts for all our veterans and their families. Thank you again, and God bless to you all. I look forward to the show. Good luck to everyone.
A special thanks to Matt Light and, of course, to Chief Stacy. Now, these judges will have the difficult task of selecting best overall show and the most original act. You, the audience, will have the job of selecting the People's Choice Award So please pay attention. You will be voting this year online with details to follow. $2,000 in prize money will go to those 3 acts. Competition is fierce this year. It is, I must say, probably the best gathering of talent that's been put together in the 4 years that this particular program has been taking place. Anytime during the show, if you would, please buy 50/50 tickets over here. Check out our t-shirt offerings or donate to our Stacy Strong Cause right over there as well at the table. A big thank you to you all. And for those of you watching at home, you're going to see the number and email on your screen to make your pledge. Please reach out to us and give. And those of you watching at home, you can also vote at the end of your favorite act, so stay tuned. Now, starting it off, he has the past 3 shows. I'm sorry. Starting it off as he has in the past 3 shows, our chairman, he hasn't been able to garner enough votes for a win yet. So I believe he plans to bribe you with something special. Presented by Dark County DAV 57, here with his Marine birthday tribute, Don Double D Dietrich.
That's quite an introduction. I was just thinking about that Gong over there, and I appreciate Gus for getting Rob first, so me being a third won't be too bad. But anyway, I'm here to welcome y'all here, and this is, of course, the Marine Corps birthday today, and November 10th. I was going to tell a story about how the Navy actually came about, but I got to see how many Navy people were here, and I thought I'd better leave this alone. So, in honor of the Marine Corps today, Johnny Case and I were going to try and do a song for Ira Hayes. I don't know how many people know of who Ira Hayes was. He was a Marine on Mount Surbachi. And if Johnny gets ahead of me, I'll wait on him, and if he gets ahead of me, I'll stop. So, in honor of Ira Hayes, here's a picture and a little printout I took off of Wikipedia. If you get time, check it out. There's a lot of facts I didn't know about. So, whenever you're ready, Stacy. Scott, sorry. Ira Hayes, Ira Hayes, call him drunken Ira Hayes, he won't answer anymore. Not the whiskey drinking Indian, nor the Marine that went to war. Get around me, people, there's a story I should tell. About a brave young Indian, you should remember well. From the land of the Pima Indians, a proud and noble band, who farmed the Phoenix Valley in Arizona land. Down the ditch of 1,000 years, water grew Irish people's crops, till the white man stole their water rights, and the sparkling water stopped. Now our folks were hungry, and their land ran crumbs of weeds, and I think I'll let Johnny finish this song. Forget the white man's read myself. Call him drunken Ira Hayes, he won't answer anymore. Not the whiskey drinking Indian, nor the Marine that went to war. There they battled up Iwo Hill, 250 men, but only 27 lived to walk back down again. And when the fight was over, Among the men who held it high was the Indian Ira Hayes. Call him drunken Ira Hayes, he won't answer anymore. Not the whiskey drinking Indian or the Marine that went to war. Ira Hayes returned a hero, celebrated through the land. He was wined and dined, speech and honored. Everybody shook his hand, but he was just a Pima Indian. No water, no home, no chance. At home, nobody cared what Ira done, and when did the Indians dance? Call him drunken Ira Hayes, he won't answer anymore. Not the whiskey drinking Indian or the Marine that went to war. Then Ira started drinking hard. Jail was off his home. They let him raise his flag and lower it, like you'd throw a dog a bone. He died drunk early one morning, alone in the land he fought to save. 2 inches of water in a lonely ditch was a grave for Ira Hayes. Called him drunken Ira Hayes, he won't answer anymore. Not the whiskey drinking Indian or the Marine that went to war. Yeah, call him drunken Ira Hayes. But his land is just as dry, and his ghost is lying thirsty in the ditch where Ira died. Well, thanks to Johnny. I thought that's a fitting song, especially for today. Now, with the help of my Marine Corps friend back in the back and my granddaughter Callie, we're going to sing Happy Birthday to the Marine Corps as they roll our 43rd birthday cake out. So everybody get ready here. Come on with the cake. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, United States Marine Corps. Happy birthday to you. You got to cut that cake? Are you ready to cut the cake? You want to bring it in the middle here? Or does everybody want to see it?
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's official Marine birthday cake is provided by Eikenberry IGA, escorted and presented by Derek Paget, a Marine who now serves on the American Legion 707 Color Guard. Now, let the cake cutting commence. The Veterans Memorial Park and Digital Library is grateful to our gold sponsors, H&R Block, Second National Bank, and the Early Bird newspaper. Silver sponsors, VFW Sunday Bingo, Rodney Oda CPA, Doug and Mark Shields Financial Planning, Bach to Rock Music. Bronze sponsors, American Legion Post 707 Englewood, VFW Post 6560 Dayton, VFW Auxiliary 7262 Greenville, VFW Post 9550 Centerville, Dark County DAV 57, VFW Post 5434 Union, your expert mortgage team at Performance, and VFW Post 5018 Free Pike. The Veterans Memorial Park and Digital Library is thankful to all our current sponsors and humbly asks you to become one too.
Okay, I know why I did not get Gong. With a good-looking Marine like that out there to protect me, I knew nobody's going to touch that. So I'm going to turn this show back to Rob.
does DAV mean to you?
DAV for me means family. You know what? They're an awesome organization.
DAV means camaraderie.
In one word, DAV means service.
The DAV means inspiration to me.
DAV to me means the insurance of all future veterans' lives.
To me, DAV means commitment. Commitment to other veterans and helping them through the transition out of service.
DAV means to me integrity.
To me, DAV means brotherhood. I found that brotherhood after I left service.
DAV it means a sense of normalcy again.
I joined the DAV to be able to have a voice for the veterans so we weren't just left to the wayside.
DAV to me means life.
You probably know that every year on November 11th, Americans celebrate Veterans Day to honor the millions of men and women who have served or are serving in the nation's armed forces. But bet you didn't know the whole story behind the holiday. For starters, it wasn't originally called Veterans Day, but Armistice Day, to commemorate the truce signed between the Allies and Germany in World War I on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month of 1918. The first Armistice Day in the U.S. was celebrated on November 11th, 1919. All business was suspended for 2 minutes starting at 11 a.m., and parades and public gatherings were held to commemorate the occasion. Later, America also began honoring its unknown soldiers on Armistice Day, a tradition that continues today. At 11 a.m. every Veterans Day, a color guard ceremony represents all branches of the military at the Tomb of the Unknowns in Arlington National Cemetery. In 1954, the name was changed to Veterans Day, following a national campaign to have the day honor all veterans, not just those who served in World War I. And did you know, for 7 years, Veterans Day was actually celebrated in October? In 1968, Congress moved Veterans Day to the fourth Monday in October so that government employees could enjoy a long weekend. But in 1975, President Gerald Ford returned Veterans Day to November 11th due to the historical significance, and that's where it sits on the calendar today. And do you know the difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day? Both of them honor those men and women who have served in the military, but Memorial Day honors America's war dead, while Veterans Day honors all American veterans, living and dead. The U.S. Census Bureau estimates that there are currently over 21 million living military veterans in the United States. More than 16 million of these served during times of war, while 5.5 million served during peacetime only. So this Veterans Day, don't forget to say thanks to some of the millions of men and women who have served our country.
What we're going to do is move into our next act. She's last year's People's Choice winner, presented by American Legion Post 707 in Inglewood, Miss Daphne Keys.
You see
trying to ride. I've been living lonely lives. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed. Sleeping in my bed. So show me family, or the blur that I will bleed. I don't know where I'm wrong, I don't know where I belong, but I can write a song. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweet. I don't think you're right for him. Think of what I might have been. Took a bus to Chinatown. I was standing on canal in Bowery. You'd be standing next to me. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. And love we need it now. Let's go. Hope it's so. 'Cause we're bleeding out. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart.
Every day across our great nation, members of the American Legion are shaping and brightening their communities. American Legion members are volunteering to assist wheelchair-bound veterans. Still, others are helping the current generation of service members transition back to civilian life. If you are a wartime veteran, please consider uniting with your brothers and sisters in the nation's largest and most influential veteran service organization. Join the American Legion today.
Can we get another round of applause for that guy? Because that was really good. Our next act up on the block is a digital entry to that 2 years ago he took home the big prize with his short film 22. He's back again and presented by VFW Post 9550, Centerville, a film by Alex Stewart.
Hey, man.
What's up, buddy? How you doing? Doing good. How about you?
Not too bad.
Is that for me?
You know it is.
Thank you, sir. You're looking good. Don't flatter me. So how are you, man?
Oh, okay. Distracting myself with work, just trying to stay busy. My dad just had surgery.
Still around?
Yeah, no, it wasn't anything major. Something about his gallbladder. But the whole recovery period, he can't like move a lot or lift anything heavy. So I, of course, have been designated the mower of his lawn.
Just like old times, huh?
Yeah, it is. It's like I'm 16 again, just out there sweating bullets while he sits on the porch sipping a beer. But I mean, because of all that, my brother came back into town for a bit, and I got to see my niece for the first time in 7 years. And she's 10.
Gabby's 10?
10!
Good lord.
Yeah, last time I saw that little girl, she was in diapers. And now she's wiping my ass up and down the floor at Scrabble.
You guys play Scrabble?
Yeah, but that's the thing. She's 10, but she doesn't care about the iPad or YouTube or like video games. Dude, she wants to play board games and read and like draw. She's smart, man. I don't know where she gets it. It's definitely not jail. I swear to dude, I came into Dad's house a couple days ago, and she's on her own in the living room watching Jaws. I had a hard enough time having like Sarah try to sit through that movie.
How are you and Sarah?
We're good. We're real good. Well, so good in fact that I wanted you. See this?
Is that what I think it is?
What do you think it is?
I think it's an engagement ring.
It is an engagement ring.
So when are you gonna propose to her?
I'm gonna wait until everything settles down. Sure. But I'm doing it.
Well, you know what? I'm happy for you, bud.
Thanks.
You know we can't keep doing this, right?
I know.
It's been over a month. I'm starting to worry about you.
What am I supposed to do? Act like everything's fine. Pretend like it's all good.
I'm not asking you to pretend.
I can't believe I let you get in that car.
Don't do this to yourself.
I've been over it. A million different times in my head, all the things I could have said, all the things I could have done. But I just let you drive away.
You gotta quit blaming yourself. I was the one that said I was fine. I was the one that got in that car.
And I was the one who let you. So how can I not blame myself? You know, I keep thinking I'm gonna wake up and this will have all just been some messed up dream.
Coming back here each week, this little ritual you've got going on here, it's not the way. Burying yourself in guilt, whiskey, what do you expect to come from that? Marry that girl of yours, watch your niece grow up, mow your dad's lawn. Just live your life, bud. I love you.
I love you too, man.
Hey, can there's another?
Yeah. Why not? Or, you know what? No. I'll, just go ahead and cash out.
Okay, I'll see you next week.
Maybe.
The Veterans Memorial Park and Digital Library is grateful to our gold sponsors, H&R Block, Second National Bank, and the Early Bird newspaper. Silver sponsors, the FW Sunday Bingo, Rodney Oda CPA, Doug and Mark Shields Financial Planning, Bach to Rock Music. Bronze sponsors, American Legion Post 707 Englewood, VFW Post 6560 Dayton, VFW Auxiliary 7262 Greenville, VFW Post 9550 Centerville, Dark County DAV 57, VFW Post 5434 Union, your expert mortgage team at Performance, and VFW Post 5018 Free Pike. The Veterans Memorial Park and Digital Library is thankful to all our current sponsors and humbly asks you to become one too.
All right, we are back. How about another round of applause for the film by Alexander Stewart? All right, we're going to move right into our next act, a veteran and drummer singing tonight. Here is Dave's Not Here Man.
Woo! How's everybody doing tonight? Good. I said, how's everybody doing tonight? Good. All right. Hey, get back here. Hey.
What?
You told me they love me, man.
I can't help it. The judges, they're not.
What was that, man?
You laughed at me. I didn't know you can't sing. What do you?
Well, now I'm stuck being the dang drummer. God, take that.
Hey. Security.
Well, folks, things are going sort of as planned tonight. Thanks. Would you go ahead and announce the next act for us?
Okay, folks, next up, a first-time contestant, but longtime friend of our mission and of me, presented by IMTV and Channel 5, Miss Michelle Fanning.
my family by my side. I thank my God above to be living here today. 'Cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. The men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
You begin as one. One person, one commitment. You sign the dotted line. You become part of something greater. Your service begins. Your mission begins. Your circle grows. You are supported by a network that understands. You return, but it doesn't stop there. Your exit is only the beginning. Your network continues to grow. You are connected to a legacy of blood, sweat, and tears, and with them, your service continues. Your new mission: fight to preserve the rights our brothers and sisters have earned. From enacting great change on Capitol Hill to providing much-needed support to America's veterans, military families, and our local communities, our strength lies within the heart of each individual member. We began as one. Now we are the millions who have served. We are the voice for veterans everywhere. And together, we cannot be ignored.
All right. How about another round of applause for Michelle Fannin? Next up are the darlings of this post. Both ladies are past 3rd District presidents of VFW, Ohio, and both are past Citizens of the Year winners. Here is another digital entry from our Snowbirds, presented by VFW Auxiliary 7262, right here in Greenville. Here is Marlene and Arlene, or Arlene and Marlene. You decide.
How do you like my line club for St. Luke? Hey, all those people gonna be at the game today? Certainly. At this, it's gonna be a whopper of a game. Well, it should be. Hey, Abbott. What? I understand they made you the manager of this whole great team. Why not? So you're the manager.
I'm the manager.
Well, you know, I'd like to know some of those guys' names on the team. So when I meet them on the street, I can holler hello to them.
Why, sure.
Let's get another round of applause for Arlene and Marlene. I saw a version of that on Facebook once. I was rolling, literally on the ground, dying of laughter. Anyways, moving right along, presented by Hit Auto Sales, Jeanette Wilgis.
Are you guys ready to have some fun? Yeah. Any minute. Lock up your husbands, lock up your son, lock up your whiskey cabinet, ooh, lock up your gun, lock up the beauty shops, there ain't no telling if they've heard the news. Tell the boys downtown at Neiman Market better lock up those high heel shoes. When God-fearing women get the blues, there ain't enough slide driver telling what they're gonna do. Run around yelling, I've got a Mustang, it'll do 80. You don't have to be my baby. I served my last batch of gravy. You don't have to be call the deacons, call the lazy, call all the alto soprano tenors, call every bass, well, call all the Pentecostals and bring that 1902. Well, call the preacher, he's the only one can reach her and there ain't no time to lose. When God-fearing women get the blues, there ain't enough slide down but telling what they're gonna do. Run around yelling, I've got a Mustang, it'll do 80. You don't have to be my baby. I served my last batch of gravy. You don't have to be my baby. When God-fearing women get the blues, there ain't no slap down but telling what they're gonna do. Run around yelling, I got a Buick, it'll do 80. You don't have to be my baby. I stood my last batch of gravy. You don't have to be my baby. I was melting back there in that shower cap. The next song I'm gonna do, let me get my floor. Let me get my stool. Okay. I was thinking about this song and what it meant to me and to other people. And I think of the auxiliary, and I think about, Lindsay, Stacy, I guess that's who we're here, it is who we're here for tonight, is the Stacy family. And I was thinking, it's, we have the soldiers and the people who are serving that are our heroes as a nation. But it's the family who stays at home is really the hero to that soldier. So I'm going to do this song for you. I
Once again, presented by Hiddle Auto Sales. How about another round of applause for our last act? Jeanette Wilgus.
Hey, buddy, wrong eye.
Okay, we missed her last year. Oh, well, first I do want to remind you that in addition to the 50-50 drawing over at these tables, right over here, we're raffling off a lot of other additional gifts and prizes. So please spend your money generously while you're over there. Everybody having a good time so far? Good, good. A big thanks again for coming out. This is no doubt the largest studio crowd we have had for this program since it started 4 years ago. So thanks to all of you for coming out. And that's not to mention everybody watching at home as well. We missed her last year, but she is a favorite. She is presented by Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Dark Shelby Counties, Donna Key.
Get everything all unwound here. I don't know about you, but I'm about ready to move. It's awfully cold out there, so let's head down south. Put me on a boat on the mighty Mississippi, that old man river, slow me down. Been too long gone from my sweet Dixie, chasing a dream from town to town. So I called my baby in Mobile, Alabama, said meet me in Memphis on the Jackson Wing. Tell you right now we ain't no big hurry to make our way down to New Orleans. Talking about the rhythm and the rolling on the river. Rocks me like a baby in a rocking chair. Something about the smell of the sweet magnolia makes me forget all the troubles and cares. Just a few more miles and I'll be there. Well, I need a little time for some relaxation, little bit of loving from my sugar pie. Only heaven knows how my heart's been aching for a big yellow moon in the southern sky. Talking about the rhythm and the rolling on the river. Rocks me like a baby in a rocking chair. Something about the smell of a sweet magnolia makes me forget all my troubles and cares. Just a few more miles and I'll be there. Well, I need a little time for some relaxation, little bit of loving from my sugar pie. Only heaven knows how my heart's been aching for a big yellow moon in a southern sky. Big yellow moon in a southern sky. Big yellow moon in a southern sky. Yeah. Slow me down. Slow me down. Slow me down. Get your blood pumping. Feel free to get up, do a little dancing. Deep down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way back up in the woods among the evergreens, stood a log cabin made of earth and wood, where lived a country boy named Johnny B. Good, who never ever could repeat or write so well, but he could play a guitar just like a ring in the bell. Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go. Johnny be good. He used to carry his guitar in a gunny sack, go sit beneath the tree by the railroad tracks. Oh, engineers see him sitting in the shade, strumming with the rhythm that the drive was made. People passing by, they would stop and say, oh my, but that a little country boy could play. Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Johnny be good. His mama told him someday you will be a man, and you will be the leader of a big old band. Many people coming from miles around, hear you play your music till the sun goes down. Maybe someday your name will be in lights saying, Johnny be good tonight. Go, 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 Johnny, go. 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 Go. Johnny be good. Thank you.
Let's give another warm round of applause for Donna Key. And now presented by the VFW Post 7262, Greenville, James Maloney.
Good evening. A long time ago, a famous man who crossed the Rubicon, didn't know whether he would be perceived as a tyrant or a dignitary. That story has been told many times, but there was one veteran in particular that was in that event that was his closest friend that had some things to say at his funeral. Gentle Romans, friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do lives after them. The good is often turned with their bones, so let it be with Caesar. The noble Brutus hath said Caesar was ambitious. If it were so, 'twas a grievous fault, and grievously hath Caesar answered it. Here, on the leave of Brutus and the rest, for Brutus is an honorable man, so are they all honorable men, come I to speak at Caesar's funeral. He was my friend, faithful and just to me. But Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. He hath brought many captives home to Rome, whose ransoms did the general coffers fill. Did at this Caesar seem ambitious? Would that the poor did cry, Caesar hath wept. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff, yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. You all did see that thrice upon the Lupercal I did present Caesar a kingly crown, which he did thrice refuse. Was this ambition? But Brutus says he was ambitious, and sure, Brutus is an honorable man. I speak not to disprove what Brutus spoke, but here I am now to speak what I do know. You all did love him once. Not without cause. What cause withholds you then to mourn for him? O judgment, thou art fled to brutish beasts, and men hath lost all reason. Bear with me, for my heart is there, in the coffin, with Caesar, and I must pause till it come back to me. On October 25th, 1415, at the Battle of Agincourt, King Henry V faced impossible odds. Outnumbered 5-1, the only way he knew to potentially win that fight was to win the minds of his soldiers. This is the speech he gave that day. If we are marked to die, the fewer men will do our country loss. Yet if we live, the greater share of honor. If it be a sin to covet honor, then I am the most offending man alive. Henceforth I proclaim across my kingdom, if a man hath no stomach for this fight, let him be gone. His passport shall be made, his coin for convoy put in his purse. For we should not die for man that fears death of his fellowship with us. Thank you. This day shall be called the Feast of Saint Crispin. And he that lives this day shall rouse him at the name of Crispian, and forever be remembered. He that shall live this day shall tiptoe when this day is named. And at the yearly feast at his neighbors, he shall say, tomorrow is the feast of St. Crispian. I apologize. Thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening.
One day, Janie Brandon's daughter, Becky Shoemaker, was secretary at the school, and she had the kid bring panties in. And she called me in.
Did you say panties?
Becky, panties.
Oh, pennies. Sorry.
You want her?
Pennies, sorry, yeah, give me your stuff. I was like, did you say panties? No, pennies, got you, okay.
Red rice, I'll go with you.
I don't know. What do you think? I think it's clearing up a little bit. Anyway, James Maloney. How about another round of applause? Next is our newest life member transfer, recently transferred from California to our post as a life member. She comes home. Presented by VFW Post 5434 in Union, Ohio. Please welcome Star and Wise.
Can't you see that I'm no good without you? Take my arms, I want to lose them. Come on and take my lips, 'cause I'm never gonna use them. Oh baby, your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. And I know that I'm no good without you. You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? See that I'm no good without you. Hey, take my arms, I want to lose them. Come on and take my lips, 'cause I'm never gonna use them. Oh baby, your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. And I know that I'm just no good without you. Hey, you took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all
Madison, Ohio. After I graduated from high school, I auditioned for the United States Army Band, which I passed my audition. And I went in and did a career in the military and retired. And I always came home on leave and came back here to, of course, New Madison in Ohio, visited my parents, and came back for the Great Dark County Fair, which I love. And I've traveled the world over playing music. And I found myself that I really wanted to come back and live in Ohio, and I do. And I found that this is truly the most wonderful place. It's beautiful, the trees, the birds, it's just so wonderful, and it's absolutely a wonderful world. Wait a minute, I don't know what to do with this microphone. Okay, there we go.
Good job, good job. Great job.
All right, maestro.
Let's get another warm round of applause for Ann Wise. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, $2,000 in prize money coming out tonight. $500 People's Choice, $500 for Original Act, and $1,000 for Best Overall. And next up tonight, a good old dear friend of mine, Scott Grassi, presented by Doug and Mark Shields Financial Planning. Please give it up for my dear friend, Scott Grassi.
What's in your mind? 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 Please tell me what you want, cause you're sending mixed signals. You're happy, you're sad, then you're mad. Just tell me what to do. Drink a bottle of booze, or go to church and praise the Lord. Don't wanna die, but wanna die. Please just make up your mind. Yeah, walking shoes too big for you. Then you're wondering why you falling down. Please just make up your mind. Yeah, just make up your mind. Yo, what's in your mind? Yeah, what's in your mind? Come on, tell me what's in your mind. Yeah, what's in your mind? sorry that I can't give you an answer, especially the one you want. But I don't know what you want me to do. Stay up all hours of the night talking to you. Some say you're okay, some say you're insane, but to you they're both the same. Now you're sitting with some help, cause last week you tried to end it with a belt. You say it's the realest you ever felt. Now you're trying to cut yourself. Well, yeah, what's in your mind? Yeah, tell me what's in your mind. What's in your mind? You wanna grow up, but you never wanna get older. You wanna be sober, but then get your mom's drunk leftovers. Now tell me what you gonna do. You lost your best friend too, and now you're trying to do you, but you don't know who you are. But by far, you're the best guy I know, so you need to let that show. Yeah, let that show. Alright, thank you guys.
All right, Scott Grossi, one more time. A lot of great acts tonight, with a lot of varying levels of, varying genres of presentation and talent tonight. So hope you're enjoying so far, and I know our judges are certainly having a difficult time already, but we still have some more acts to go, and we're going to move right into our next act. He is a longtime friend of the mission of the Veterans Memorial Park and Digital Library, and he's a graduate of Greenville High School, 1984. 84 rules. Ladies and gentlemen, dancing Denny-O.
And we go a little something like this. Hit it. Come on.
What is wrong with you? Look at this package. They were going to get a treat.
Oh, heck no.
Pleasure out of this.
Oh, no.
Me.
Oh, so I need to go to the Y. Security! Everything is still going just as planned. Thanks.
All right, we're ready for our next act, and a little bit of a change to your program and an addition. So, if you will forgive me, I need to read the introduction to you. A little disturbance backstage, so we were kind of unprepared. T-Ora Finneran. T-Ora is a traveling, itinerant Irish troublemaker, troubadour, not troublemaker, troubadour, who presently resides in Holmes County, Ohio. He lives on a small, organic, non-GMO farm where he raises livestock, vegetables, and of course, Irish cobbler potatoes. His American cousins immigrated to the United States in the 1840s. He's the fourth cousin of Ted Finnern, who many of you might know, an attorney. T-Ora has 2 CDs released to his credit: Stand Your Ground and Till Morning Comes. He's written a special song, especially for Veterans Day. Please welcome T. Ora Finneran.
Thank you. Somebody drank my Jameson. I think it was Dave. When you get older like me, you got to sit down to play. Now the word veritable, according to Webster, means being truly called real or genuine. And this is a song I wrote just a few days ago. It's called The Veritable Veteran. Well, he was there in 70, 75. Lexington and Concord, he suffered at Valley Forge, took up arms in the Revolutionary War. He battled the British in 1812, was in the war between the states. The Spanish-American in World War I gave it all, no matter the states. Well, he's the veritable veteran, and he's been there for you and me, so that we can have our country, a home of the brave and free. And he's not afraid to struggle, doesn't fear to take a stand, so we can have a government with democracy in this land for you and me. He fought the dictators in World War II, then in Korea he lent a hand. Saw his buddies sacrifice and die in the rice paddies of Vietnam. He's a veritable veteran, and he's been there for you and me, so that we can have a country and a land of the brave and free. And he's not afraid to struggle, doesn't fear to take a stand, so that we can have a government with democracy in this land for you and me. Well, he's always there to fight, doesn't hesitate to give his life. You know, freedom, oh, freedom's not free, nor liberty for God and country. And he'll be there in the future, let's hope, continue to defend our rights, our flag, our way of life, soldier's job, it will never end. Oh, he's a veritable veteran, and he's been there for you and me, so that we can have a country for the land of the brave and free. And he's not afraid to struggle and doesn't fear to take a stand so that we can have a government with democracy in this land. For you and me, veritable veteran, for you and me. Thank you. Gotta go get me some Jameson.
Ladies and gentlemen, please notice that no real eyes or feelings were injured in the making of our Gong skit.
Thank you, T.O.R. Finner. Let's give another round of applause. And just for clarity, the act originally in the last slot will not be performing tonight. Thank you, T.O.R. Finner, for graciously filling in that slot and stepping in last minute. Next up will be a freshman to the show, presented by Rodney Oda, CPA. Please welcome Ed Cadwell.
I think that last act dropped their glasses up here. I used to spend my nights out in a barn. Liquor was the only love I'd known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bar. You brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. I stay stoned on your love all the time. I look for love in all the same old places. Down the bottom of the bottle, always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. I stay stoned on your love all the time. Yes, I stay stoned on your love all the time. Thank you. in a ballroom. I met a girl with a drink in her hand. She had ruby red lips and glass blue eyes and eyes that would tempt any man. She came, sat down at my table and placed her soft hands in mine. I found myself wanting to kiss her. Oh, temptation was flowing like wine, and I was almost persuaded to let strange lips lead me home. Persuaded. Then we danced, and she whispered, I need you. Take me away from here, be my man. Then I looked into her eyes and I saw the reflection of my wedding band, and I was almost persuaded to let strange lips lead me on. Almost persuaded that your sweet love made me stop and go home. Thank you.
Thank you, Ed Caldwell. Presented by Rodney Oda, CPA. For clarification, the next act listed in your program, Marie Tucker, is not present tonight, so we will move to our last act of the night. And remember that the refreshment stand is open, ice cold beers, sodas, and plenty of other goodies there. Back for his fourth go at this talent show and presented by VFW Sunday Bingo, Jim Chrisman and The Streak.
Come on, Ethel.
Ethel. This should be. Do I get the gong now? Oh, you love this gong, yeah?
Hello everyone, this is your action news reporter with all the news across the nation on the scene at the supermarket. Pardon me, sir. Servant, sir, did you see what happened? Yeah, I did.
I was standing over there by the tomatoes, and here he come, running through the pole beans, through the fruits and vegetables, naked as a jaybird. I hauled over to Ethel. I said, "Don't look, Ethel!" It was too late. She'd already been in sin.
Boogada, boogada. Boogada, boogada. And he ain't wearing no clothes.
Oh yes, they call him the street. The fastest thing on 2 feet. Oh yes, he's just as proud as he can be. Others out of me. Call him the beat. Oh yes, sir. Oh yes, they call him the street. Uh-oh. We lost our electric.
Oh,
Oh no, we forgot to pay the DP&L bill.
Boogada, be a cop, boogada. And what you think you gonna use? Be the tick box, I'll be dead or sign the two. Be the tick. They call me Mrs. Doubtfire.
All right, a round of applause for what we saw of the streak. Okay, remember the best overall and the most original are selected by our panel of awesome judges sitting up here. But the people's choice, the people's choice will be by internet vote. So for those of you watching at home, you too can vote. And I believe my friend Aaron is going to join me on the stage as we take a look in review.
First, let's take a moment to review our acts. Our chairman, Don Dietrich, Marine Tribute, complete with cake, presented by DAV 57.
And then Taylor Bowers, who was unable to be with us tonight due to illness. So next,
Daphne Keys.
following Daphne was Alex Stewart's film.
Michelle Fannin.
And then there was Marlene and Arlene, or is it Arlene and Marlene?
Jeanette Willigus.
And then we had Donna Key.
James Maloney, bringing culture via Shakespeare.
Presented by VFW Post 5434 in Union, Star and Wise.
The one and only Scotty G with bipolar depression.
And then filling in tonight, we had T. Ora Finneran.
And Ed Cadwell. Caldwell.
And of course, Marie Tucker, as we said, was unable to show. And finally, presented by VFW Sunday Bingo. It was brief, but it was fun. Jim Chrisman.
Voting will now begin on this site, which will come up on the screen, which is now shared on our Facebook page. Please like us and vote.
Voting will end following the second song by Trippin' Fish, so vote early. Paper ballots are also available at the Stacy Strong donation table to my right, if you prefer paper ballots. And please visit while you're there the Stacy Strong donation jug. Thank you all so much.
Now welcome back to the stage, the Trippin' Fish.
Well, this has been a great time. We are Trippin' Fish, and we are back. So enjoy yourselves. I picked this song, by the way. She always has to say that.
Give me your word, give me your sign. Show me where to look, tell me what will I find? What will I find? Lay me on the ground and fly me in the sky. Show me where to look, tell me what will I find? What will I find? Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Love and let your light shine down. 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 Love is in the water, love is in the air. Show me where to look, tell me where love be there. Will I be there? Teach me how to sleep, teach me how to live. Tell me where to go, tell me where love be there. Love be there. Yeah. 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 Oh, never let your light shine down. Whoa, never let your light shine down. Whoa, never let your light shine down. Whoa, never let your light shine down. Yeah.
That's a collective soul for you. Thank you. I picked that song. Yes, Shannon picked that song. She's gotta tell ya. Everything I thought I knew. Take the day that I met you. All my rides and big tattoos. I thought we were so damn cool. Like that long airplane, subway train of love. I'm not someone you ignore. That's what we came here for. Pick my heart up off the floor. That's what we came here for. Nothing less than nothing more. Give me what I came here for. Every time I look at you, I forget what I'm supposed to do. Turn around and walk away, break my heart. Who's to say anyway? I'm not someone you ignore. That's what we came here for. Pick my heart up off the floor. That's what we came here for. Nothing less than nothing more. Give me what I came here for. Nothing less than nothing more. Give me what I came here for. One step in and one step out. One thing's clear beyond a doubt. I had happiness and now I'm just about to let it burn. Subway train with love easy. I'm not someone you ignore. Again, that's what we came here for. Pick my heart up off the floor. Again, that's what we came here for. I'm not someone you ignore. Again, that's what we came here for. Pick my heart up off the floor. Again, that's what we came here for. Nothing less than nothing more. Give me what I came here for. Nothing less than nothing more. Give me what I came here for. Nothing less than nothing more. Give me what I came here for.
I got the best job in the world. Thank you.
Thank you. I don't know where that song came from, but it's kind of funny. Oh, I'm sorry. Dave picked that. Dave picked that one. Yeah, good American fun. I love it. Love rock and roll. Let's do a Van Halen song for you now.
The Veterans Memorial Park and Digital Library is grateful to our gold sponsors, H&R Block, Second National Bank, and the Early Bird newspaper. Silver sponsors, the FW Sunday Bingo, Rodney Oda CPA, Doug and Mark Shields Financial Planning, Bach to Rock Music. Bronze sponsors, American Legion Post 707 Englewood, VFW Post 6560 Dayton, VFW Auxiliary 7262 Greenville, VFW Post 9550 Centerville, Dark County DAV 57, VFW Post 5434 Union, your expert mortgage team at Performance, and VFW Post 5018 Free Pike. The Veterans Memorial Park and Digital Library is thankful to all our current sponsors and humbly asks you to become one too.
I have a plethora of Milky Ways.
We did need some Milky Ways, thank you.
Milky Way. All right, Trippin' Fish one more time.
We are back, and the winners have been determined. We are ready to announce the judges and you, the audience, decisions. Please help me thank all the acts that worked so hard to entertain us for such a great cause.
To present the award for People's Choice, the Senior Vice Commander of this great post, Matt Carter.
All right, good evening. I just want to first of all let everybody know who I am. Senior Vice Commander Matt Carter, celebrating 19 years in the Army this month. I'm the first sergeant of the signal company for the state of Ohio, 37th Infantry Division. So I know a lot of you guys may not have known me. Been out for a few years all around this wonderful state, and good to be back and be an officer here again. Before we do the People's Choice Award, we have a couple of special presentations tonight. I'm honored to get to present them. The first presentation is our VFW Teacher of the Year Award, and we have a video to present that. All right, so this is a silent film, and but many of you may recognize this gentleman. It is Chief Petty Officer Stephen Allred. Please come up. All right, so Steve's going to say a few words, but congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be part of Greenville and be allowed to work with your kids and have a contribution and a little bit involved in what they do in their lives. So thank you very much.
All right, so we have another special presentation here this evening. You know, as many of you know, we have a veterans building out at the Darke County Fairgrounds. That building has undergone a lot of renovation the past year or so. A lot of that has been done by the DAR, a group of Vietnam vets, and a lot of that work has also been done by our past commander, Dean Delk. He's out here in the audience. He's floating around tonight. So.
Stand up, Dean.
All right, there's DAR out there. So, you know, if you haven't been to that building at the fair, please stop by and check it out. A lot of great artifacts, exhibits there to really commemorate Darke County's history of our veterans. And it's just my honor to be able to present tonight a new exhibit. Kent and Stacy's uniform is going to be going up on display there, so we have that right here. We really want to appreciate the family and Kent for allowing us to put this on display and share his story, commemorating him up at the Veterans Building at the fair. So look for that next year, and really appreciate that donation. So thank you, appreciate it. All right, now for what everybody's been waiting for, the first award of the show tonight is the People's Choice Award, and the winner is Daphne Keys. Come on up.
By the way, $500 for the People's Choice Award. Congratulations, Daphne. Well deserved.
Next to present the Most Original Act Award, a past Citizen of the Year winner and faculty of IMTV in Channel 5, and one of my teachers, Miss Lori Hoover.
Welcome back.
I get the honor of presenting the Most Original Show Award to Alex Stewart. Alex will be awarded $500.
It's this time of the night that I get a quick chance to say that two of my three personal heroes were in the room with us tonight. Dennis Young, who graduated with myself from high school. Dennis played the role of the nude man in a couple of skits. Upon our graduation from high school, Dennis and my paths went in different directions, and he's a personal hero because he chose to serve our country in the United States Army. And for that, I always love and respect you, my friend. No, you don't have to come up unless you want. I don't have an award for you.
Maybe a hug. Shake a hand.
The other friend is named Bud Williams, who also graduated with us. And upon graduation, our good friend Bud went to serve in the United States Air Force. And then this final gentleman that I've known since 4th grade. Now, I'm not going to tell you how many years ago that was, but I've known him since the 4th grade. And likewise, he not only upon graduation from high school chose to serve in the United States Army, but he has carried on his mission to always serve. Will you please welcome to the stage the Vice Chairman of this mission, Mr. Mike Maloney.
Is this working? Yeah, all right. Hey, I want to thank you all. First, thank all of you that came here and watched it. I thank everyone that watches it online. Our voting online was amazing. It was amazing success today. Thank you. Amazing success. For those of you who don't know, we're the digital library. So it's not, people think, oh, you're going to have a big crowd in there. And yes, I love seeing all these wonderful people here and so forth. Fact of the matter, though, is we want the crowd out there we're broadcasting to. That's who we're trying to suck in. And I think we did a good job today. Thank you all for helping. I want to thank every celebrity judge. Some of them traveled far and put this on their calendar. And you guys are just fantastic people. That's why you're judges. So thank you for that. Please give me a round of applause. I don't want to thank my Aunt Dorothy for gonging me.
Security.
Security! I'm gonna give a special presentation here. The Citizen of the Year Award. It's gonna be my honor to give that this year. But I wanted to first acknowledge some people, and Rob stole a little bit of my thunder. That's okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. So I want to acknowledge some people, and then I want to try to recruit you guys. I want to recruit you guys to try to help me with something that we're working on that's near and dear to me, clearly. First, I want to acknowledge, did you mention Sharon? You know, Denny O and I, we run around acting crazy, stripping, streaking and stuff like that. Somebody quietly is always helping us with stills. And if you haven't seen it, check out her stills. She's got some good ones of the president. She's got some good ones of national commanders taking the oath. She's just been very good with our still photography. Sharon Young. I also need to acknowledge our soundboard and our video board, and oh my God, has that been difficult. But it's a great learning process. It's a learning process between amateur veterans trying to get our word out digitally, out on the internet and on social media and all this other stuff. And we're doing it. This is how we're doing. We're broadcasting, getting out there. Power of attraction. I want to thank the Blues Brothers, Robbie Grimm, and my nephew Scott Keys. Thank you guys. Also over there is Jace Lovett. Jace Lovett's the best example of what we're doing here because he taught me a bunch. You know, we were going back and forth with this stuff. He taught me a bunch. I need a capture card to stream, all this other stuff. So, you know, it's not too late to learn the young tricks, and they're not too young to learn ours. You know, so we both can share with each other in this experience that we're doing with the high school and us and everything else. And it's really working really well. So thank you, Jace, for helping out. And the other person, there's several people I want to acknowledge. Trippin' Fish is one of them. Thank you, Trippin' Fish. They really took it for the team, if you didn't realize that. You know, Dave Wilson, my buddy, he took it for the team, and they came out here and helped out with the streak and everything, and they've been very helpful to us. Now, I want to get to something important to me, and this is the assignment I want to ask you before I award this. The assignment is catch veterans doing something right. Catch us doing something right. You've seen, I want to talk about social media for a second. Social media is what we make it. What we make it. Not all the people on there clamming and everything else and being rude and being nasty and stuff like that. It's our social media. It's our social media. There's a picture that really annoys me. It's a picture of some guy kicked back at the bar and, oh, this is how the VFW, American Legion, DAV is. And you know, the general public doesn't separate our organizations. They put us all together. Okay? The problem with that, though, is that's not true. Every post does so much stuff throughout the year. If we had that all on social media, you'd never see the negative stuff. It's just like when at a stadium, 65,000 people are standing for the anthem, and the network shows the person sitting down. Is that fair or is that right? No, it's not. It's not the right picture. So I'm asking you to go out there and get your face in front of the camera for veterans. When you see veterans doing stuff, you see them marching, you see them doing whatever, put it on Facebook. Put it on Instagram. If you don't know where to put it on the digital library. So I'm asking you, please go out there, because if every post, posted everything they did, we would inundate social media with it. All the posts, good grief. All right, so please help me with that. All right? Because I'm tired of seeing stuff that says, oh, give the shoes to the 1 million homeless veterans. 1 million homeless veterans? Okay, so enough of that lecture, okay? So please help me out there. Load up social media with great things. It's our social media. It's ours. It's what we make it. It's what we allow. All right, I'm done. Now, it is my complete privilege and honor to introduce to you our Citizen of the Year. When the nomination process came up this year, his name came up. It's a veteran. His name came up, and we all thought, oh, he is already, isn't he? And everybody's like, oh, no, he's not. No, he's not. So all of a sudden, boom, he's the guy. Because back in that kitchen, he's fried more fish than Captain D's. And more importantly, he has been giving honors to fallen veterans for years and years and years. And the punchline is, he's still doing it. Korean War veteran, an icon in this community with the Greenville Honor Guard. It is my pleasure to you to give this award to Mr. Les Twaits. Come up here, Les. All right, he said he was kind of surprised. He shouldn't be, all the great work he's done for the community. And I told you before, that's why we do the Never Stop Serving, because I have yet to find a veteran that doesn't stop serving. You know, I can ask veterans and ask them, hey, come on the show, talk to us and stuff like that. I don't even have to ask them. I don't have to ask them, what do you do now? Because I know they do something. Guaranteed, I haven't failed yet. We'll get to you. All right, so we are going to draw the 50-50. Dave Jones, grab a 50-50 ticket there. Peggy, we know how much? $81. And we're going to draw a couple more. We got a couple other prizes too. So our ticket number is
That's a yeah. 819965 Any winners?
Any winners?
You must be present to win, boyos. Are we gonna have to draw?
Read it again.
8199654.
Oh my God!
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Yes, go ahead. He's buying.
All for all of us?
I'll have a Bush Light, please. All right, just to move this along as quick as we can, because I know you guys are wanting to know who won the best overall. The chairman of this mission and my mentor. When I came into the VFW, I've been in since 1975 as a son, but I came back after my service, and this guy lied to me and said, "Oh, why don't you be quartermaster? It's easy." But he has mentored me the whole way, years and years, and he was the first All-American commander of this post. It's my pleasure to present to you Mr. Don Dietrich.
The Greenville Veterans Memorial Park and Digital Library. We just finished taping our 5th episode of Never Stop Serving, and I'm very proud of it. I hope you like it. I have a little extra for you today. And our extra is in a form of an 11-year-old girl who interviewed her grandpa and came up with this magnificent poem. Here it is, our very own Collie Maloney.
What is courage? By Collie Maloney. What is courage? I know. Can't do it by yourself. Can't do it by yourself. You have to ask God. You have to ask other people. In my case, other Marines. You can't do it by yourself. You can't do it by yourself. In Vietnam, Uncle Sam called me in. A job to do, carried it through. He couldn't have without God. Marines, can't do it by yourself. Can't do it by yourself. I saved someone in need. Now I know not to overlook people. It's hard, but you have to. Can't do it by yourself. Can't do it by yourself. It's like communicating with someone who can't talk. I had help. I couldn't do it by myself.
I remember when that happened, she was asking me a bunch of questions. And I said, you know, I don't know why you need to know this, but she asked me a bunch of stuff, and that's the poem she come up with, the essay she come up with. So I appreciate you, Collie. I love you with all my heart, and I can't say no more. So. And I guess I'm doing best overall, and winning $1,000 is Michelle Feynman.
I don't know if I have very long, but first of all, thank you. Wow. Second of all, I want to approach the topic of Kenton Stacy himself. I've never met this man, but I heard about him like 8 months ago, and his story was so moving to me. Like, I literally cried the first time I heard it. I think it was his dad that came in and talked to us, and he gave us some Stacy Strong bracelets and showed us the hashtag. But yeah, like, he's so moving in Greenville here. I go in on Friday mornings for Youth for Christ, and I was talking to some students, like some 7th and 8th graders, and I was like, we were talking about heroes because of Veterans Day coming up, and I happened to mention Kent and Stacy, and they all jumped up and they're like, oh my gosh, yeah, I love him, he's amazing. Like, we all acknowledge him as our hero. He's just, everything about his story is so beautiful, and the fact that he's so courageous and so inspiring. Like, he's still happy. Like, I'm speechless. He's amazing. I want to thank you all for your service, all of you veterans, and you, Kent and Stacy.
Well, that about wraps up the talent portion of our program tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Beakey.
And ladies and gentlemen, Rob Jones.
Thank you. That's our show, everybody. Thanks for coming out.
We'll be jamming here for a little bit more music if you want to hear some more music from Trippin' Fish, so feel free to stay and dance the night away. Thank you and good night.
Good night.